Hey everybody, me and Dean back at you with another video today. And today we are doing episode 9 of BC versus the World. And we're going to take one of the more expensive, high-end, iconic BC red blends out for a test drive against an entry-level one from the United States. Well, that doesn't seem fair, does it? Stay tuned on that one. So from BC, 2016 Black Hills Nota Bene. It is 45% Cab Sauv, 40% Merlot, 50% Cab Franc. Okay? So, we've probably all heard of Nota Bene. If you're watching this channel, you probably know what Nota Bene is. It's up against an entry-level wine from Quilceda Creek in Washington State. Now, if you don't know who Quilceda Creek is, you should. Washington State's best winery, maybe, or at least in the top 5 for sure. They make world-class Cab Sauv. Their Columbia Valley Cabernet Sauvignon gets 98 to 100 points every year. This is the entry-level one. This is $45 on the website. I think I paid 40 for this one back in 2016. We've been buying wine from these guys for a while. We tasted a few of the other ones. I think they only make 4. I believe they have 2 different cabs, a proprietary red blend from another few vineyards, and then there's this one, which is their entry-level one, CVR, which I think just means Columbia Valley Red. A lot of the grapes come from Walla Walla or the Columbia Valley. This is it's a blend, but it's about 87% Cab Sauv, a little bit of Merlot, Cab Franc, Petit Verdot, I think. You notice there's not a whole lot of them in the glass. My Corvan kind of crapped out on me there, but I'm hoping it's going to be enough to give me a nice, good taste, and I can make a determination here. Right, I didn't bother to have the wife come in here and do the switch thing because it's pretty obvious which one I'm drinking. So let's get right to it. Let's start with 2016 Nota Bene. Not sure if I've had the 16. I'm sure I have it, but I'm not sure if I've had it recently. I think we tasted it at the winery a couple years ago. Oh, blackberry, red cherry, black raspberry, eucalyptus, cedar. Oh, that smells just delicious. Just delicious. Good Lord, that's good. So everything I just said on the nose is there on the palate as well. That's also really nice. It's finishing like wild strawberry. Almost like a strawberry jam. That's delicious. It's going to be better when we get home. We're going to have some steak tonight with this. That's why I Corvan one and opened one, because I know we're going to have a nice bottle of red wine with our steak tonight. It's been open for 10 minutes. I just opened it. Just decanted it, aerated it. So it's going to get a lot better. Now, okay, so I said this was $45. That's $45 from the website. You can find this here. It's tough to find their high-end stuff here. You can find it if you look hard enough. This CVR you can find in a lot of private liquor stores. I've seen it at Liberty Wine in Granville Island. I've seen it. I want to say I've seen it at Everything Wine. I'm not sure about that. But good private liquor stores will sometimes carry it. But it'll be, I said like, this is $80, this is $45, but that's not true. You'll never find this for under $100 in BC. I want to say I've seen it for between $110 and $125, probably here. You know, it's a lot more expensive to get here. Oh me, oh my. This is the cheapie. Oh. Much more herbaceous than this. Still got the black fruit. Give it a good swirl here because there's so little of it in this glass. Blackberry, black plum. Like fresh sage. Fresh thyme. Eucalyptus is there. Okay, let's see. It smells amazing. They both smell amazing, but they both smell very different. Honestly, had I had the wife come to here and switch them, I would have known instantly which was which. Nota Bene is so iconic, and we've had a lot of it. Oh. Yeah. Wow. A lot of rich mocha, dark chocolate, blackberry, cassis. Herbs, dried herbs. This is a nice one. One more. More intense, more brooding, dried almost to the point of austerity, not quite, not in a bad way. Yeah, that is a lovely wine. Oh, I'm going to enjoy that. I think we'll have to have, we're having chicken tomorrow, I'm not going to go with that, but I'll have this one soon. This is delicious. Oh, well. Okay, so I'm talking as I'm waiting to see how long it finishes. Honestly, the finish might determine which one of these wins this conversation. It's just starting to fade now. What's that, 25 seconds or so, 30 seconds? Let's see how Nota Bene does here. That's wow. So before this episode, the score was 4-4. If you've been following along, the last BC came from behind 3-1 to tie it up 4-4 the last episode. Yeah, this is going to be a problem. Wow. I hate to cop out and give it a tie. But I honestly think if I were reviewing these on my blog, I think I'd give them the same number. One more sip. Wow. Okay, now they finished almost about the same too. Okay, here's what I'm going to say. I am going to give the edge here to BC. And here's why. I think the BC wine today is drinking slightly better. I think 5 years from now, this one might win. Although, I mean, we know Nota Bene ages beautifully, and in 5 years it's going to be better than this today. But this one, I think, might leap it. It may not. Because even as an entry-level wine, these Quilceda Creek wines are just off the charts incredible. I highly recommend you. Got a couple $100 to spend on a special bottle if you could find one of these. Not even this one, but you can find, they have one called a Galatzine Vineyard blend, I think, and the regular Cab Sauv, the high-end one, the Columbia Valley Cab Sauv, the one that gets the 98 to 100 points, is just off the charts ridiculous. We've got a few of those in the cellar. Unfortunately, it gets released early in the year, February or March, so we missed this year because, of course, we can't go across the line to pick it up. I can now. We can, well, as of next week, we can go across, although you still got to pay for it. PCR test, so we're not doing that a whole lot. But we did order some of their new releases, not this one, but the other two. So they have 4 wines. I'm drawing a blank. There's 2 different Cab Sauvs. There's a proprietary blend, and then there's this, which is their entry-level blend. I'm sure there's 4. So we have a couple of the other. So the Columbia Valley one, the big one, is released in the spring. And there's 2 that are released in the summer that you buy in the summer. You don't get them until October-ish, and then this one gets released slightly later than that because it's a year earlier. Like we were just buying 2019s, and the 2020 CDR was just released, and it's already sold out. So they sell out fast. I mean, like I said, the $45 cheapie sells out fast. $45 cheapie. So anyway, yeah. So okay. So I'm gonna make it 5.4 BC and by the thinnest, razor thin margins. And I'm going to thoroughly enjoy drinking this tonight with the wife and a nice piece of red meat. And I'm going to thoroughly enjoy drinking this one sometime later this weekend, if not tomorrow, Sunday. Maybe we'll pull out a charcuterie board or something for Sunday football and have that, because it is just wow. Okay, so that's it for this tasting now. So what's going on next? I teased you guys last time by saying I'm going to be doing the Master Sommelier tasting portion on camera. That's still in the works. It's going to be a few weeks, I think, till I get to that, because there is something coming up next week that is very, very exciting, and I'm not going to tell you what it is. So you're just going to have to figure it out. Well, you'll see, because I won't be in this room. That's your hint. My next video will not be from this room or this country. How about that? So we'll get to that. That'll be at the end of next week, probably next weekend. So it might be 8 or 9 days from now before we get to that. But it's going to be exciting once we start it. It's going to be a wine set. It's going to be travel and wine and food and vacation and all kinds of stuff coming up in one. We're very excited. Most of you watching probably don't know where we're going. A couple of you might. But anyway, it's going to be great. So it's going to be nice to travel anywhere safely and feel comfortable getting out and about. So that's pretty awesome. We're looking forward to that. So that is it for today. I'm going to pour myself, well, I'm not going to pour myself any more of that right now. I think we're going to go out and do a little pre-Christmas shopping right now. Yes, it's Christmas time. It's Christmas. And then we're going to finish this tonight. So, until next time, take care of yourselves. Drink great wine. See you soon. Thanks.